Welcome back to another Charlotte Legacy League where we have Show and Tell versus Dimir Shadow. Game 1, both players have kept 7, and Haley will be on the play. We'll see her probably lead off here with a Watery Grave and see what else she has. This is a deck that is proxied, so I have inserted in some cards to let you know what they are at the top of her screen. So she did Shock and a Watery Grave and then cast a Thoughtseize. We'll see what she takes here from him. She's going to take the Force of Will, and we'll see her go down to 16 and pass back over to Corey. Corey's going to play up for... Actually, Corey's not going to play up. He's just going to let her write down everything that she needs to write down. That's in his hand, like a good player should. We'll see Corey draw a card here, and then probably play Flooded Strand, and we'll see him search out for a Volcanic Island. And possibly cast a Preordained here. Or he's going to do a Ponder. So Ponder, he'll look at the top 3, see if there's anything on there he likes. It's a Brainstorm, a Grizzlebrand, and a Sneak Attack. All of those are great cards for him, especially if he can show and tell out one of those next turn. So we'll see what he chooses to do here. He's not going to shuffle, he's going to draw, he's going to take the Brainstorm. And we'll pass it back over to Haley and see what she has to play here. It's going to be a Wasteland, and she's going to pass back over. We'll see an Ancient Tomb, and let's probably see him fire off this Show and Tell here. We'll see how Haley responds. She does have a Daze in her hand, so we'll see if she... It's like a Bowmaster. It's going to be played as well. So we'll see an Orcish Bowmaster come out. We'll ping Corey for 1, and then we'll see the Orc Army show up. Unfortunately, they can't find the Orc Army, but it's one of those things that I promised it was in there, but it is what it is. So if not, they're just going to use a blank sleeve. And no. Alright, perfect. They found it. We'll just use that as it. We'll see Haley cast a Daze, returning the Underground Sea to her hand. I'm sorry, the Water Grave to her hand. And we'll see what she leads off with now on turn 2. So her attack for 2. See if she's going to Wasteland that blue source from Corey. She's going to cast a play a Water Grave and pass back over. We'll see a Preordained from Corey. He should draw a card here. I believe they missed the Bowmaster trigger, both of them do. That's a bit unfortunate, especially since she has another one in her hand that she could have cast in response to the Preordained and actually hit him for 2 there, and then she'd have a 3/3 in play. So she'd be swinging for 5 this turn, which is pretty strong. We'll see her play a Polluted Delta and attack for 4. Corey with an Atraxa off the top, playing a Show and Tell. Passing back. See if that damage would have mattered. So he would have been at 6, and attack for 5. He would have been at 5. Yeah, that missing that trigger, or not playing the Bowmaster when he passed the Preordain, cost Haley this game, I believe. And that's a shame. So now we're going to see an Atraxa, Grizzlebrand, Mountain, Show and Tell. Alright, we're going to see him take the Mountain, the Grizzlebrand, the Brainstorm, and the Daze, and the Show and Tell. Oh, sorry, an Emrakul, not a Grizzlebrand. See him play the Mountain, activate the Show and Tell, play the Emrakul. After he plays the Emrakul, we'll see him swing in for 22 damage. And that'll be on to game number 2. If you've been enjoying our content, please be sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment below. Welcome back to game number 2. Corey's kept 5, Haley's kept 7, and she will be on the play. We'll see her lead off with a Scalding Tarn and pass over to Corey. See what Corey has this time for Ancient Tomb into a Defense Grid. So he is weary of the counter magic from Haley this time. Completely understandable. But we'll see if that plays out. We'll see her fetch for an Underground Sea and then cast a Thoughtseize. It's a good thing that Haley's Thoughtseizing here, because that could be really rough. Let's take the Emrakul. That's a smart move. So you find a blue land, at least the Atraxa is semi-ideal. You can kind of deal with it, I guess. But she does have one more turn before the Beseiju, who protects, comes into play. She's going to play a tap Mystic Sanctuary, and Corey is very excited about that, because it's not another black source to Thoughtseize. Corey will draw, and it looks like he picks up a City of Traders, so he's going to play the Beseiju, tapped, and pass back over to Haley. Haley on the draw again. She's got a Brainstorm there, and a few other cards. Don't know what they are until she actually plays them. Off the top of my head, we'll see her lead off with a Brainstorm. Death Shadow, some other land I can't quite determine, and another proxy I can't quite determine. Alright, she's at 17 at the moment, so she's going to need to deal some damage to herself to figure things out. I think she probably could have used this troll that she's getting ready to cycle during her turn to go get the second land drop, or a land drop for herself. She does go get a Underground Sea, and I believe she's going to play that this turn. No, it's a Water Grave, so she'll take 2 here, go to 15. Follow that up with a Reanimate on the Troll, which is very good. Quite a good move here. Hoping Corey can stay off. He's got Death Shadow out, that's a 4-4. Corey still not finding what he's looking for here. So we got a 4-4 and a 6-5 getting ready to come across here. Well, we got a 6-6 and a 6-5 getting ready to come across. I think you take the Show and Tell here. That's his enabler. Interesting that Corey didn't play the Show and Tell. I guess he was weary. Well, he shouldn't be weary of a counterspell because he has Beseiju. I wonder why he didn't play the Show and Tell last turn. See Haley attack for 6, 12, put him down to 6, and boom, and a Murktide. Okay. It doesn't guarantee a kill here. He has to Show and Tell on the Atraxa. Not sure why he scooped it up. If you've been enjoying our content, please be sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment below. Game number 3, both Corey has kept 6, Haley has kept 7. We'll see Corey on the play, leading off with a Scalding Tarn and fetch for a Volcanic Island, and a Preordained. See a Show and Tell, Force of Will. Gonna bottom. Looks like he does, and he picks up a Lotus Petal, perhaps. Haley with Water Grave and a Thoughtseize. He'll probably take the Grizzlebrand here, or the Brainstorm. I think the Grizzlebrand's probably the one you take, just because if he brainstorms into a Show and Tell, or if he draws a Show and Tell, it'd be in pretty tough shape for her. Alright, draw the Force of Will, just a turn late, but he would have 2-4'd himself anyway and lost the card that he wanted. Or that she took anyway. Lotus Petal. See another Thoughtseize. Woof. Alright, now we'll see the Grizzlebrand probably get taken here. And she's taken 6 total damage this game so far. 2 off of the Shock and 4 off of the Thoughtseize is. Corey to draw. Finds the Ancient Tomb and plays a Fence Grid. Haley's got a little bit of work to do here. She's going to cycle the troll, get a underground sea, and then play a reanimate on the troll. Whew. Good stuff. And these Dimir decks are very tough because they can get a big creature out fast. Corey's on a 3-turn clock at this point. We're going to see him pedal in a show and tell. He has a Force of Will and a Simian Spirit Guide. Yeah. Corey's reminding her of the defense grid. She happily obliges and pulls it back, and we'll see an attack for 6. She says, "To hell with your defense grid. I'll just kill you with this big freaking troll." She's thinking about something over there. Oh, we got a Bowmaster. Looks good. That is lethal on the board. See another draw from Haley. It's a ponder. See if she sees anything she likes on top. She doesn't. She's going to shuffle it up and take a fresh one off the top. Just play a polluted delta. She's thinking about something. Maybe another. We'll see an attack. Activation. He does have a Simian Spirit Guide to block, so he can at least block the Bowmaster. I think he goes to 1. And the Simian Spirit Guide does live to see another day. She's going to fetch and play a Murktide. So Corey's staring down a big board here, and not sure why Simian Spirit Guide, oh yeah, it disappeared because of show and tell. If you've been enjoying our content, please be sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment below.